Bear with me, guys. I woke up with a headache this morning and is just not letting up. Okay, so a couple of housekeeping. Black Friday got extended. Super excited because I was putting in so many orders yesterday. I forgot to order my own. So, and even as I was talking to Ange last night, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I have to place my own order and forgot. So Black Friday is extended. Triples are still going on. So that's something if you are, I know if you're direct to me or Ange, we offer rebates back for the boxes. So if anybody needs to stock up, if you're direct to me or Ange, we've got those going on. That ends today as well. Don't forget to get registered for the watch party on the 7th. I don't know if this is like going to be a thing, but I keep like reading people it could be a possibility that the people that are registered for the watch party are going to get access to GLP-1 first. So even if you don't plan on watching it, I would get registered for it. That's my alarm to remind me that we have this Zoom. So make sure you're registered if you're not registered already. Yeah, I think that's all for housekeeping. Let me see. Right, let's mute. So how's everybody doing? Did anybody use the boards that we created for content? Drop a yes in the chat. Just let me know how it's going. I want to put together a little contest for this week. So Becca, you're my list maker. Can you make me a list of everybody that's on right now? For every GLP-1 post, story slide, whatever, you get a point that you make, you get a point. And you just need to message me your points at the end of the week for next Zoom. And I'm gonna, as soon as I get home, sorry, Christy and Lori, aside from me and Ange, but I mean, we're typically exempt from all contests, but Christy and Lori were the ones that won the October 100 products challenge. So I forgot to tell them that I sent their boxes out when I was home last week. So they got a big surprise. And so I know Lori got hers. Christy, you got yours? Okay. So as soon as I get home, then I can mail out prizes. And I hope to get home in the next few weeks, but we'll do a contest for next week. Every GLP-1 post or story slide, so all your story slides would count as 1 point. I would really make it a goal this week because I just literally wrote it down for my goal to do it every day. Make a post or story slide every day about the GLP-1. And I hope you guys are creating a list because the more I talk about it, the more people are coming out of the woodwork wanting information about this product. And it is insane the amount of people that are either on the shot, have thought about the shot, got off the shot, want off the shot. Like it is like, this is a whole nother world of people. So the contest is in place. I did add to the boards app this morning. Does anybody have any questions before we go any further about the launch, about GLP-1? Fun fact, I still have not received my beta test product because, so when I moved to the sticks in Pennsylvania, I ended up switching my Lavelle address to a PO box. They shipped out all the beta samples and they told us I got a text message and it popped up in my back office that I was selected as a beta tester, but they didn't actually tell me they shipped it. There was no like history in my back office, nothing. So I had thought that it was sitting in my PO box. And then when I got home last week, it was not there. And it turns out they shipped FedEx. FedEx doesn't deliver to PO box. It was sitting in the local FedEx place. They wouldn't let me come get it. It was a big fiasco. Lavelle shipped me another one and I changed my address to the house. So hopefully it's sitting at my house.
It's there. Jason was going to bring it home. I'm just letting you know. He pulled
Jason's bringing it to you. Anyway, I have not received my get a box at the UPS store. Will FedEx deliver to UPS? I don't even know where the UPS store is near me. Anyway, so that's the skinny on my beta sample. So FedEx ended up shipping it back to Lavelle, whatever. But does anybody have any questions that about the boards app, what the content that's on it, the launch, anything? No? Okay, so first I want to read to you, which I'm super excited about. Did anybody catch the quote Maria Dillard put in the 200K chat that then I moved to our team page about her? Okay, I'm going to read it to you guys because it is so, so good. So she said on the 200K group, I'm sorry, not the chat, the 200K group, she goes, full disclosure, I have more GLP capsules than I was supposed to. So she's been on it since November 11th. She goes, I'm blown away, y'all. It's not what I expected at all. I thought it would be mostly, can you hear me with this stupid washer going? Okay. She goes, I thought it would be mostly appetite control and feeling full, yada, yada, yada. Thought it would be more about weight loss. And she goes, hear me here. It's so much more. She goes, I will spare the details because they're personal and family related, but life has been very heavy recently. I felt like I was carrying a ton of bricks 24/7. Since I've been taking the capsules, that weight has been lifted. I've been able to have better perspective and feel like the old Maria who knows how to handle the heavy once again. My sleep is even better than it was, and my Garmin is showing it. I'm popping out of bed, I'm getting things done, staying focused, and accomplishing more and more. I will say this. I think the fact that I did the 10-day detox right before was huge. My body was ready to absorb this. I feel like we just opened another company within this company, and I truly see this changing so many lives. Yes, we've always been in health and wellness space, but with targeting nutritional gaps and gut health, but I feel like we just moved into the mental health realm as well. I've spoken to several professionals and will be interviewing some soon regarding how the natural boost of GLP-1 is affecting our happy hormones. But all this makes sense since we know it's all produced in the gut. Mark my words, this is big. And those who hop on the train with it will once again completely transform their families' lives. Push this December 7th event, get people registered, host your own watch parties. The value given during this launch event will be huge for your business. There's no way we can turn around and regurgitate all that we learn at the event. Your teams need to hear from you. You guys know I'm not about hype, but you know when I'm passionate about something, and I literally feel every word I'm typing to all of you right now. Get organized, get ready to run. We are in pre-launch of a new company with a $3 billion success rate and an existing database. If that doesn't fire your ass up, I don't know what will. And if you've struggled with lack of motivation, that's all about to change once you get this in your system. So I love that she commented about that. I think a lot of us are going through a lot of crap we're not talking about. And there's so much right now about mental health and companies popping up with about the happy hormones and stuff like that. So I love that this is just the capsules. This is a 4-step system. So, and it will take, I get this question a lot. It will take the place of your 3 steps. So, I thought that was really, really, really good. Trying to watch the chat. Hold on, guys. Okay. Thank you, Ange. Boards link. Perfect. Okay. No, you have to be, Tina, you have to be a 2. Oh, somebody already answered that. Never mind. All right. And you got the chat. Okay. So I just got super excited about what Maria said about it. I'm super excited to try out the new product once I get my hands on it, if Jason doesn't steal it for Ange in the process. So let's go over the boards ads that we did. I'm going to share my screen. Actually, before I do this, I'll keep my screen on, but before I do this, I wanted to talk to you guys about, like, some of you are new here. Some of you are our seasoned promoters. This is being recorded, so I'm assuming this is going to go out to people that aren't even here. And a lot of those people have no idea what it means to promote a product. So my purpose today was to kind of talk to you guys like you have no idea what you're doing and you've never done this before and you don't know what it is to be an affiliate. So speaking from that place, essentially being an affiliate of a product line is just about sharing a product you love. None of us would be here, whether you started in 2017 with Ange and I, or you joined along the way, or you are watching this video, or you're on this Zoom and you've not joined yet. None of us would be here if we didn't love this product. None of us woke up in the morning and said, I think I want to be an affiliate for a company, or I think I want to be a promoter for a network marketing company, or I think I want to sell vitamins on social media. None of us started that way. That's not how it works. We took a product, we fell in love with how we felt, and we couldn't shut up about it. That's how this works. So whether you're here because you're interested in a side gig or you want to make money, or you're here because you are interested in exploring this route, which I think is the same thing. I'm sorry. I said my head's not working right today. You take a product, you love it, and you talk about it. So if you haven't joined this team, or you haven't joined network marketing and you're watching this and you don't know how to get started, it's very simple. You just talk about the product. And I understand none of us have tried GLP-1, but there's a lot of beta testers. There's lots of people out there talking about it. Some of the new things I put in the boards is quotes from the beta testers that you can use. So just because you don't have that information, most likely you're here is because you've already been a thriver and you already know how good that is. And if the existing 80 thrivers, well, 79, because I would maybe number 80, if the existing 79 thrivers are telling you this is way better, I would just trust that process. And the biggest thing you can do is just talk about it. Just share about it. Not everybody in your net. I want you to get out of your head, as far as if you've been here before, get out of your head that people don't want to hear it. People are sick of hearing me talk about it, because trust me when I tell you, for as much as I talk about GLP-1, I still get, every time I post my link on my stories or post a post, I still get people added. So just because you feel like you're talking about it too much, or you're that seasoned promoter that's like, I don't know how to get started talking about it because I've talked about it so much. Trust me, if you just because you think you talk about it all the time is not the case. Because there's still people, I still get people on Instagram that are like, I didn't even know you did Thrive or sold Thrive. And I'm like, what? Like, how is that even possible? But anyway, it goes to show not everybody sees your post, blah, 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 or they don't even pay attention to them. So I recommend just using what we've created for you. Talk about the product, talk about what's coming, talk about the experiences of other people. And you are going to find those people that are interested in that, especially when it comes to this GLP-1 buzzword, this hot topic, that kind of thing. So use the posts we've created, use the graphics. If you're super creative and can use Canva, then go with that. Just use what we put together as a baseline, but start talking about the product. If you're new here and don't have a referral link or an affiliate link, get one. Figure out who got you here, who sent you this video, that kind of thing, who can help you. Get your affiliate link set up, your referral link, and start creating those lists. Because like we said in the very beginning, I think, no, I guess we did hit the record button, but then we did. But there are big bonuses to be had, and those bonuses are going through December. So anybody that's up for a bonus with this new launch, this is golden time to run after those bonuses, because we got $4 million in the warehouse of this product. There's no reason, if you're running for a $12,000 bonus, that 12,000 of it couldn't be yours. No reason. It's just a matter of what you're doing now, how you're talking about it now, and so on and so forth. Okay. So what I've added to the boards, does anybody have any questions about what I just said? No. Okay, so what I've added to the boards for story slides, I added another picture of Cliff. He is doing incredible on this product, kind of a before and after. I added, I'm not sure what this is. Hold on. Oh, I think this is the video. Excuse me. I don't know why it's not, I can't like play it. There is Jason Camper put on his Instagram story a video. Oops, my laptop's gonna fall asleep. Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, I thought I had enough battery to make it through, but I guess I don't. Anyway, Jason Camper, when you get a chance to look at this video, put up on his story and Instagram a picture, a video of the capsules being produced. So I screen recorded it, cropped it, blah, 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 but now you can use it. This next one here is a, I want to say it's a quote. It's literally like a review, but it's kind of like, this is how you would use it. Since I can't, it's not letting me open it, I will read it to you. It says, the Thrive product will be stimulating his own body to make GLP instead of reproducing it synthetically. That will ensure his body is able to continue making its own, whereas Ozempic and those types of drugs can stop production permanently as one of the side effects. So that's kind of like a little like quote you can use. I made these story slides using the frequently asked questions. So you can also use this, and I put in a blank one here. This would be an unfold story on Instagram or Facebook. It didn't add to the what is GLP-1. I think that was pretty comprehensive. I added some extra graphics for you to use. These are the reviews from other beta testers. You can use this as a carousel. You can use it as an unfold story. Just be careful if you put up a carousel on Instagram, it looks like poop. On Facebook, if it flows to Facebook, I learned that the hard way. So just watch that. And I did add another generic graphic for you to use. And then postscripts. I added a bunch more. Who used our postscripts this past week? Did anybody? I guess I didn't add a bunch more. I added 3 more. So after this pink one, I added 3 more, but there's a ton in here. This is all posts you can use. And don't use this as your post. You want to copy and paste the script and write a post. We mentioned it last week. I've seen people do it. Please don't use this as your, like, don't copy that picture and make it your post. You have to, use your own picture, overlay the GLP-1 pre-launch thing, and use the copy in your caption. We will continue to add to this every week for you guys. So you always have something to say. You always have, verbiage, because I know when it comes to making posts, sometimes it's just hard to just know what to say. I can't stress enough how much this is going to change everybody's business if you work it correctly, because this is literally revitalizing. I mean, there are people coming out of the woodwork that stopped thriving and have literally said to me, I don't have a desire to use the 3 steps, but I want to use this stuff. So if you didn't yet, I know we encouraged it last week. If you are here and are a seasoned promoter, reach down into your teams, reach down into your customer base. GLP-1 is a buzzword that everybody's talking about right now. So just because they never thrived with you doesn't mean this is not something that will interest them. So, and I'm a big believer in our 10-day detox. So when Maria said it helped that she detoxed first, I think that's a really good thing. So definitely try and get people detoxing before they would get their product. The other thing I'm telling people to do, especially if they've been off the product a lot, is detox and then get on the 3 steps, whether they buy a trial from me or buy a full month. Get them back on the 3 steps just to prep their body to be able to get the most benefit once they do start the system. So all right, that's all I got for you guys. Any questions? Anything you want to add, and
Yeah, I think you touched on this a little bit about getting out of your head, especially with people, you think people don't want to hear from you, right? I can guarantee you people want to hear about what's going on. And if they don't, it's really how they feel about this is really none of your business. If you're passionate about something, and you're talking about something, just like if you were passionate about going to a restaurant that you loved and you had the most amazing meal, you would be telling everybody. You'd be posting it on your social media. You'd be telling your friends. The difference is that you're not going to get a free dinner from that restaurant for referring your two friends to go in, right? You are going to get free product from referring your friends to start thriving with you. And I don't want you to feel like you're bothering someone by talking to them. You're not. You're trying to help them feel as good as you do, right? And when you take away the issue of I'm bothering them, I don't want to bug them, and get that out of your mind and say, you know what? I can literally help them spend more time with their kids. I can literally help them be happier with their spouse. I can literally help them get healthy again. And who knows, that might put, I don't know, 5, 10 years on their life just by starting to get healthy. Right? That's where that's where your mindset needs to be. This isn't about bugging somebody. This is about helping people get healthy. All right. And I think so many times, so many people have been told no so often that it's really beaten them down. Right. But if I'm being honest, I said no to Jennifer for quite a while before I said yes. And just think about this for a hot second. Half of y'all wouldn't be here if I would have continued saying no to Jennifer. Okay. Half of you wouldn't be here. So step out of that scared mindset. Scared money don't make money. Okay? You got to step out. You've got to be doing the messages. You've got to be talking to people. You've got to be doing a launch party. I put the link in the notes there. Guys, how can you be excited about something and not be going to your own launch party? I mean, honestly, how are you going to be talking to people and you're not even going to be there to hear what they're saying? Okay? This is going to change your business. This has the real possibility to change your life. And so if you're sitting here and you're like, oh my gosh, like I just, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. I get it. We all struggle at some point. But this is time for you guys to step into your own power and be helping people. So you have to flip the mindset. And I know sometimes even the best of us get a shitty mindset sometimes, right? But you have to force yourself to get into that mindset and just know that you're helping so many people. Think about how many people might come off the GLP-1 shot. Think of how many people. I was just talking to somebody this week, and they said to me that they knew somebody that had was taking the GLP-1 shot because she had her daughter's wedding, and she literally went into the doctor, and the doctor said, "Girl, you're in liver failure." And the woman looked at the doctor and said, "I just need 1 more week. Just give me 1 more week," so that she could lose that weight for her daughter's wedding. She was going into liver failure, y'all. Okay? So you think people don't, don't want to hear about this, I guarantee you people want to hear about this because they don't want to deal with the side effects of what the GLP-1 is giving. Yeah, Mindy, what's up, girl?
Hi. Listen, I am wholeheartedly believing that what you just said about the liver failure. My daughter Carly, she was on Ozempic for a while because she is type 2 diabetic. And of course it makes you sick because you overeat, whatever, it does what they say it's supposed to do. However, since the summer, she has been having heart issues again and on the first stage of liver disease. So, because they don't really have an answer like how to fix it or why this happened, because her liver levels were like at a level of a 70-year-old diabetic that's been diabetic for life, or somebody that for her age, she's 24, would be drinking from the time she's like 2 till now. And there were no answers as to why it was like that. So of course I do lots and lots of research, and that's what it's coming back to. And I think she's going to need her gallbladder out because of it. Like it's scary. And she was only on it for her diabetes, had nothing to do for weight loss. So yeah, just had to say that because
I appreciate you sharing that. And I think we'll all be praying for Carly. Guys, if you don't know Carly, she's just an amazing human as well, just like her mama.
thank you.
Y'all, there are side effects here. Okay. And I'm not telling you to go out and rail anybody who's on Ozempic or Wegovy or Mounjaro, right? You got to understand, like, there is a level of desperation for people to be on that. Like, they literally are desperate for something to work for them. Okay. So we do not want to spin it like we're anti GLP-1 synthetic shots. Okay. We want to spin it as, and this is how I've been talking about it. Listen, if you are on this is for everyone. If somebody is on the GLP-1 shot, this is going to help give them an exit plan to get off the shots. Okay. And I like the word exit plan because at that point, they're worried about coming off of it because they know that all the stories they've heard, they gain it back. Okay. They need an exit strategy. And this is for the people just like myself who's scared and petrified to death of freaking shots that I can't even give myself. I couldn't even give myself my own Imitrex shot when I was on Imitrex for my migraines. Right? So this is for those people as well. And it's for people who genuinely just want to feel better. And I don't know how many of you guys were on the call this morning on Kim and Sheila's call. And Kim said it. Like, she said her 10 days that she did it, the one thing she noticed more than anything was the mental clarity, the mood. That's what she noticed. And she noticed, FYI, she also noticed she was really freaking hungry. So you have another person, and Kim's pretty fit, and she's been into her macros, and she's been into counting her calories and all this stuff for about 6 years, right? So she was honestly very hungry. And she took it like it was revving her metabolism. She was actually making better choices than she probably would have. Okay. So there's just a different view there. Again, everybody's body is different. This is going to affect people differently no matter what. Right? Not everybody is going to get rid of the food noise. Some people might be really hungry, meaning their metabolism's really revved up. Don't get discouraged when you hear that from somebody. You got to tell them and give them the positive to that. Right? All right. I think I'm off my soapbox now. Sorry, Jen.
Okay. Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. All right, guys. Go have a great week. Talita, you can just stay on. Talita and I are gonna meet after this. So have a great week. Love you, appreciate you. Go ahead and let me stop.